the weekend roundup, and this is the last game week before. We've played the last game before, obviously, international break and time to watch international games. Obviously, England take on, is it Wales? That should be a good game. So looking forward to that. But about the weekend, thank you, Chelsea. Thank you, Chelsea. And thanks to Chelsea, the Arsenal are top of the league. Top of the league for the first time in 2025. And hey, hopefully we stay there. There's no visible reason why I can see why we shouldn't stay there, because looking at it critically and listening to other opinions, right, and having a different point of view, I'm able to see that hey, the fact that Gyökeres is in our team means every time Gyökeres is getting double teamed, Gyökeres is always battling two man, and that just means the space is freed up for the other players. And if the space is freed up for the other players, it just means more goals are gonna flow. So fair enough, man. Hey, see, I trust Mikel Arteta. He's brought us this far, and what do I know about football, bro? There's so many things to be considered. For example, I was wondering why we can't have Eze on the right and Odegaard on the left in a way where they're able to send their through balls through in a way where there's no angle bias, bro. Like, but hey, if Arteta believes he's brought us this far, I just have to trust and believe. And obviously, I'm entitled to my opinions about what I see. Next, we talk about Man City, bro. I'm so jealous. I wish Gyökeres was Haaland on that inevitable, unstoppable. I'm just gonna go and score. Just give me the ball. I'm gonna fight everyone. I'm gonna find my way to make shit pop, man. And that's what Haaland is. And then seeing them hang on against Brentford, fair enough. I guess it was at home to Brentford, so that's what you can consider a nice, good away win, right? And this is what I'm saying. There's no easy games in the Prem, bro, because even United struggled against Sunderland. United beat Sunderland 2-0, and hey, after scoring their two goals, it was just a case of hanging on and hanging in there. Because United, for what it's worth, bro, they've only lost two games in the Prem. Fair enough, they lost to Grimsby, and that felt like the end of the world, right? But they only lost two games to in the Prem. So United might just do a top four thing. And then Spurs, hey, you beat Leeds. Is what it is, man. Like nothing special. You guys haven't played. Obviously, you beat Man City, right? But you've not. Let's see more tougher games, and then we'll see. Because we all, for some reason, as much as Spurs are a rival, we all love and like Thomas Frank. Everyone likes Thomas Frank, so you don't exactly want to see him lose. You don't want to see him get sacked, but still, it's still fuck the Spurs, I guess. As I say, I'm not from London, so I don't have the actual club that my rival is United. So this is why I'm hoping. But regardless of that, I'm hoping United can do a thing against Liverpool when next they play and take even more points from them in a way where they give us more breathing room, and give us more space. Give us more space. I believe this team, this Arsenal team, now have what it takes to handle the pressure of being top of the league. We've not had it, we didn't have it the first time, and we didn't exactly have it the second time. But now I believe we have what it takes to stay first and to be first and stay first. Do you understand? In a way where you just know we are just going to score because we have so many different ways of scoring and we have so many different ways of stopping your position from scoring. I expect this is because I prefer us to have one loss and bare wins than to have a bunch of draws. And this is what we saw last season. We didn't really lose a lot of games last season. We just had a lot of draws. I think something like 12 or 14 draws. And you see, that doesn't amount to much. So I'd rather lose a game and win six than lose no games and draw five. Do you get what I'm saying? The points tally up, man. The points add up. And then the next teams, I guess, hey, Bournemouth, hey, Semenyo, man, hey, come to the Emirates, bro. Come to the Emirates, but I'll trust Arteta what he believes, especially because of the way Arteta is utilizing the team. So essentially, Arteta is telling us that Trossard is his preferred left winger. Surely we can have an upgrade on Trossard. Surely we can have an upgrade on Trossard. Because watching the game, I couldn't help but feel like the situations where Gyökeres was getting into and the way the whole team was just playing in a way to favor him and support him. Something was just making me feel like if Martinelli was in them positions, will his speed be enough to ensure that he doesn't even have to wrestle anybody? He can just go past them and then go slot it in, man. Like the whole team seems to be playing in a way that should favor Gyökeres. So I'm hoping for big things soon. Who else? Obviously, you talked about the Chelsea Liverpool game. Not to even talk about it even some more, right? Liverpool, they don't have a defense, and Chelsea don't have a defense either. Both teams were just as shit as each other. Obviously, Alexander Isak, he escaped the 007 goal and assist, right? I don't know why some people believe he didn't mean that touch, but hey, it is what it is. Years from now, when you play when you play that video, because it will look so good, you will believe that this is a quality assist. So it just is what it is, man. This is why there's so many things in football, things you can't control and things you can control. And that's why Arsenal is developing in a way where there's less and less things that we can't control. We just need to just keep doing what we're doing and keep just grinding out our wins. And about Saka and the penalty to Gyökeres, fam, I'm just like, why do we need that? I thought we all think Gyökeres is doing well. So why does he need a pity pen? Why does Gyökeres need to be on our pens, bro? Gyökeres just came. Saka has been the one. Saka is chasing his own numbers, is his own career, and he was the penalty taker, and he hasn't let us down. At least not in recent years. When was the last time? Okay, Saka missed the penalty against Real Madrid, but guess what? He scored it. He ended up scoring, and we ended up winning. There weren't the stakes in that Real Madrid game weren't so high that we couldn't that losing that missing that penalty was the end of the world. Granted, when he missed the one against West Ham when we're proper in the title race, that was high pressure and that meant a lot, right? But since then, Saka puts shit away all the time, bro. And it's not the end of the world if you miss a penalty, bro. Everybody misses penalties, man. It's not that deep, bro. I've seen Ronaldo miss penalties. I've seen Kane miss penalties, man. But speaking of Kane, bro, if we leave England, bro, Kane is on course to be the next Benzema, bro. The one that, in your late 30s, bro, Kane deserves a Ballon d'Or at this point. Kane is just so good. And it's quite unfortunate that now, being that the next Ballon d'Or is going to take place after the World Cup, it's the winner of the World Cup that's going to win it.